Dear students, in this section we will see the recent trends in embedded system. Now we know that embedded system is a combination of hardware and software which is combined to do the specific task. So which are the recent trends in embedded system? Most of the embedded system was written only in assembly language and hence writing, debugging and maintaining the code is very difficult. Now as we have seen that assembly language is widely used when we are building the embedded system, so writing the code is difficult as well as debugging and maintaining the code is also difficult. So the processor power, now we will see which are the recent trends in embedded system, that is the processor power. The growing instructions of embedded system can be gauged by availability of the processors. We are having the number of processors we know, and we can use microcontroller, microprocessor and digital signal processor according to the requirement of the system. So the growing importance of embedded system is mainly because of the availability of the processors. So powerful 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit microcontrollers and microprocessors are catered to different market segments. So in the market, the various processors are available like 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit microcontroller as well as microprocessor, so that we can easily utilize these available processors for our system. The clock speed and the memory addressing capability of the processors are increasing. Now as the processors are easily available in the market, their functionality is also increasing. The clock speed and memory addressing capability of processor are increasing day by day. The powerful DSP are available for real-time analysis of audio and video signals. Now we know that in processor we can use the microcontroller, microprocessor and digital signal processor. So whenever there is the audio video segmentations or signals we want to use, what we use in the processor, that is DSP, digital signal processor. So the powerful digital signal processor are available for audio and video signals. Power of desktop computers is available on palm tops. Now, as we know that desktop computers are very efficiently used and they can do multiple works. Now, that desktop computer is replaced by palm top because that palm top is doing each and everything which a desktop computer can do. Now, the next recent trend in memory. Cost of memory chip is reducing day by day. As we know, memory plays the vital role in embedded system as we want to store the data and program in the memory. And the cost of memory chips are reducing day by day. It's becoming very much cost. Cost is reducing of memory chips, so that we are having the memory which is of the less cost in the available size. Embedded system can make functionality rich, having additional features such as networking protocol and GUI. So the embedded system is responsible for giving the best performance and good functionality with the additional features like networking protocol as well as graphic user interface. So the next recent trend in operating system. So the advantage of embedded operating system is software development because of its fast and the code maintenance is easy in the operating system. The software can be developed in high level language such as C. We have seen that the software can be easily developed by using the high level language. So by using C, it is easily developed. If real time performance is required, a real time OS can be used. Whenever we know that there are basically two types of system, hard real time and soft real time. So whenever the real time performance is required, the real time operating system can be used. Open source software combined to development of many open source operating system. Nowadays we know that open source software are easily available, and because of that we do not have to pay any license fee. So the open source software usage is highly adapted when we are developing the system. Then comes the next recent trend, that is communication interfaces and networking capability. So the availability of low cost chips, embedded system can provide the network capability through communication interfaces. So whenever we are needing the communication interfaces, the availability of embedded system low cost chips gives us the network capability so that we can have the communication in between the devices. It can be accessed over the network for remote control or monitoring. So the communication made it easily available, and we can access through the network through the remote control, and we can monitor it easily. Upgrading the embedded software is easy. Now we have seen that is the speciality of embedded system, that upgradation should be as much capable. So the upgrading embedded software is very much easy because of the capability. Next comes the programming languages. Development of embedded software was done on assembly languages. So whenever we are building or developing the embedded software by using assembly language, it can be developed easily. Availability of cross compilers. Yes, cross compiler is needed because we have to compile our program on the different compiler either at host side or the target side. We can use Java language also for catching up, for speeding up the execution. Next recent trend is development tool. Now there are number of tools which are available and which are very easy to use. So the availability of number of tools for development, debugging and testing as well as for modeling ES is now giving way for the fast development of robust and reliable system. Now there are various tools that are available for the development, and because of that easy tools we can have the fast development of the system. Like MATLAB, Simulink, these are the tools which made the system very easy to use. These are the tools, and these tools are very powerful tools and they are very easy to use. Then J2ME and WAP. Then the recent trend comes, that is programmable hardware. So the programmable hardware contains the PLDs and FPGAs, that is programmable logic devices and field programmable gate arrays. So the programmable logic devices and field programmable gate arrays gives the way of reducing components of an ES. Now we know that when we are developing the embedded system, we have to use number of various components for building the particular circuit diagram. But because of PLD and FPGA, the components are reduced because the PLD and FPGA gives us the high performance with less components. So because of that, we can build the circuit with less number of components. After developing, the prototype mass production of FPGA can be developed, which will have all the functionalities of the processor, peripherals as well as application specific circuitry. So after developing the prototype of FPGA can be developed with all the functionalities that are needed by the processor as well as by the application specific circuitry. So these are the various recent trends of embedded system, that is processor power, memory, operating system, communication interfaces and networking capability, programming languages, development tools and programmable hardware. Thank you.